Welcome to Will It Steam Controller, the show where we ask the question, can this game be played with a Steam controller? And as we obviously all know already, the answer is yes. Today we're playing Elite Dangerous. This is a game that I have put very many hours into. Not a lot with a Steam controller. I used to use a dual joystick setup, which I absolutely loved. I was a big fan of that. But today, we're going to be going out in our trusty little Sidewinder, and we're going to see how the Steam controller does. I'm sure it's going to be great. Now, I have played with a very little bit with the standard controls, and I think they're adequate. I'll show you what I mean, but there's a big, I think, flaw in them where, maybe not flaw, but I guess I'll show you what I mean. Because there's so many different functions in Elite Dangerous, everything relies on having multiple button presses to be able to do things. You know, just to like open up your navigation menu, you had to push 2 buttons, and you know, I don't really like that. I'm going to concentrate on flying out of here alive, and then I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so yeah, okay. To take my landing gear up, I have to press B and down. And so how did I know that? Really, what you need to do at first is you hold down the B button, and then it shows you what things you can do with the B button. And I don't really like that, I guess, because, you know, everything you do requires multiple button presses, and you know, I think the Steam controller is capable of a lot more. See, I don't even know what happened there. Another thing that I don't like about the standard mapping is that there's no way to you don't simultaneously have control of rotation and strafing of your ship. Right now, all I can do is I can pitch up and down with the joystick and roll with the joystick, and then yaw with the right trackpad, which the game sees it as a joystick. And I can strafe up and down, it looks like. Yes, so I can strafe up and down with the left joystick. But, you know, for things like coming in for docking, you have to switch to the alternate control method, which I just find that a little bit cumbersome. I'm also really interested in the idea of trying to do a good head look. I don't really like this because, well, maybe you can. I mean, you don't have full control of your ship when you're using your head look. You know, so I'm gonna fly by here, turn on head look. We're flying across the entrance of this ship, of this station, but I don't have yaw control of my ship anymore. I'm interested to try using the gyroscope in the controller to do some head look stuff. In fact, why don't we just make that our first thing, because it's relatively safe, and I'm kind of concerned that I'm going to be, you know, killing myself with all this experimentation. I also would like to know if there's a way for me to if there's a way for me to just cut throttle. Whoops, don't want to do that. Okay, so we're just at the official Elite Dangerous bindings. Let's see what we can do. So, see, I'm not sure if I want to build off of the base bindings or if I just want to completely start over and do something new. See, because now, I guess if I put the I don't know, joystick camera, I guess. Oh, this isn't good. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm playing with stuff, and it doesn't. I'm afraid I'm gonna kill myself. So that is no good. Oh, okay. The paddles let me strafe left and right. That's really good, actually. I'm getting all tripped out looking at this spinning station. Oh. What if I set it as the mouse? Right pad touch? I want to be able to enable it and disable it really quickly, but I don't want to have to take any of my fingers off of the joystick or the right trackpad, which kind of just leaves like one of the grips, I guess. So if I remove this mapping from the right grip, well, I guess I could set this right grip as, see, I have to click in on the right stick. It's a right stick click. Actually, what I might have to do is use a start press will be right stick click, and a release press will also be right stick click. And then in the game's controls, interface head look mode, mouse head look is on. Oh. Is this gonna work? I'm not really sure. Reset head lock. Okay, that's good. I like that. Head look sensitivity. Whoa. Hey, that works. And I didn't even do anything. Huh. I really like that. That is is quite nice, actually. Now, I've never... Whoa, okay. I've never, dang it, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm too excited. Might have to mess with the sensitivity on that, but, okay, so I've never liked, in free look mode, having the menus come up. I'd rather just select those manually. But that worked a lot better than I thought it would. Might turn the sensitivity up just a little bit, and then I think I need to have... Oh, actually, I want the left and right to be a little bit more... just a little bit more than the vertical, so I think I'm going to turn the vertical scale down and then turn the overall sensitivity up, and that should be... See, I don't want to have to move my hands a crazy amount. That is really nice, actually. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can do a flyby. Okay, so that I've gotten an idea here. I want to do, so if I like double click left bumper, it will do a, like it will issue a 0 throttle command. In fact, let's set that up right now. Controller left bumper. Well. I'm not sure what options, controls, flight thrust, no, flight throttle, increase throttle, set speed to 0 is X, set speed to 100 is, wait, I'm going to do it in the alternate one here. 9? Nope. Everything's going to be taken by something. X, Z? No. C? Okay, that works. So I want to confirm those changes. And then go to controller configuration, left bumper. I want to set an activator. And on a double press, I want you to send X. And then on right bumper, on a double press, I want you to send C. Why didn't that work? Okay, it didn't work on the keyboard either. Okay, X worked. Did I not set it in the controls correctly? Flight throttle. Ooh, come on. Oh, okay, it didn't take for some reason. Okay, I didn't click apply, I guess. There we go. So I can still, if I just hold the buttons, it will still set the throttle to whatever, but then I can double left click the bumper, and it will set to 0, and double right click the bumper, double click the right bumper, and it will go to full speed. So now we're gonna try, get a little boost in there, full power to engines, and we're gonna watch this. Oh man, I like that. I really like that. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm really glad that worked out. That is so nice. Just gonna adjust my mic here a little bit. So as we all know, you gotta keep your speed in the blue zone there. Whoa. Now, unfortunately, this has made it so that my right bumper isn't available for flight controls anymore, which is unfortunate. I'm going to really quickly turn off like the menus turning on when I look at them, because I really don't like that. Nested toggle. That's not it, apparently. Mode switches? Okay, looking at, yeah, I want does nothing for all of these. Enable UI camera. CQC screen. Ha. Ha ha ha. Nobody does CQC. And I really like the sensitivity on this. I don't like to have to do a bunch of controller movements to control my view. Look at that slow yaw. Full speed. Whoa, watch out for that. What is that ship? Something. Whoa. Actually, I don't think you can run into those. That is really nice. And I'm just pleased as punch that worked really well. Forgive me one moment. I'm going to mute and adjust my mic a little bit better. I wonder if I can change how quick the double click has to be for stuff. I'm sure I can. Okay, so I really like head look mode. Now I just want to have a way to do lateral thrust. I want to be able to strafe. I don't know. I'm used to playing with 2 joysticks, which means I'm used to having control of every axis that my ship can fly in all the time. Okay, there's an idea. So now I don't need, whoops, that's not the menu I wanted. Now I don't need the right stick click. I don't need the right stick click on the right trackpad. So I'm gonna set, so that's set to right joystick. So I'm going to have to do a mode shift on the right trackpad. Mode shift is right pad click. Style of input will be, I guess, just a D-pad. Requires click. And this, I know the strafe is Q and E. So, if I click it in, I will be strafing. So you can see my speed going up there. But if I just touch the right trackpad, I'll turn. You like that. And this is not very often used, but it is quite useful when you do need to use it. But I'm going to set my forward and reversed thrust. Thrust forward. There's so many buttons I need to... Y, no. T, no. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. R, oh. See. Every key is already used for something. So numpad 7 for thrust forward and numpad 0 for thrust backwards. I want to confirm. Wait. Okay, I know what happened. It said it asked me if I wanted to discard those changes. See, I wonder, is there a regular... See, I don't like that I have to set keyboard commands for these things, but I don't know if I have any option. Because I don't think there's a standard controller. I don't think there's a standard controller designation for thrusting forward and backward. Oh my gosh. Numpad, keypad 7 and keypad period. So now I push in on the top of the right trackpad, it will thrust forward. So now, see, I like... So I like to group similar things in similar controls. And so now I'm in this situation where I'm pressing in to thrust forward and backwards. But I am... Oh, never mind. That is what I want. So clicking in on the right trackpad is always some sort of thrusting. Left or right or forward or back. And I guess I'll just have to live with the fact that I don't click to thrust up and down. There's just not enough axes to work with. 1 second. And we're back. Ooh, okay, so since I'm not using the left paddle anymore, I'm going to remove that binding and keep that open for some sort of mode shift, because I know I'm going to be doing that. So, what I really want to do for, see the left trackpad, that's just full of opportunity right here, because it's only a D-pad right now, and I can still dang it. Okay, never mind. Well, never mind. Okay. I want to use... Oh, always on actions. I did not know that was a thing. Huh. That's very interesting. Directional pad. Okay, so maybe what we'll need to do is set the left grip as a mode shift into a touch menu. And I'm just gonna go buck wild here and put 16 buttons, and we'll just see what we want. First thing I want to try, we'll just set it as 1 for now. Let's see if I can make it work. So I want to set this button. I want to set this button as a 1-button request dock, because I hate having to request dock. It takes like 4 or 5 button presses when I feel like it should just be 1. So to do that, at least through keyboard, this is what I'm used to. Pressing 1. I just realized this may not work, because it always leaves that on the first tab. Okay, well let's assume that that's going to be correct. We're just experimenting here. We're just going crazy. So in content, okay, so we press 1, and then space, and then down S and space. So 1 space S space. Whoops.
Permission authorized.
Oh, crap.
Clear to land on pad 4-3.
I didn't mean to do that, but maybe I can. Okay, well I got plenty of time here, I hope. Famous last words. I got plenty of time here. So I'm gonna set this as a multi-button. So what was it? 1 space S space. Hmm. 1 space S space. Oh.
Docking request revoked.
I don't know if I've ever done that before. I'm learning stuff about the game. You can turn off your docking request. Okay, that's funny. Request docking. That almost worked. It gets me to there's a big old type 9 right there. So that gets me to this page, but I think it's like it's pressing buttons too quickly. Left grip. Toggle multi-button. Display binding label. What symbol should I have for docking? That one? That kind of works. Putting something in a box. Is there like a wheel, maybe? Like a landing gear kind of thing? I know you can actually make your own icons. I don't know if I have the patience for that though. That's interesting. There's a target, thumbs. I don't know. What was that one that I saw? That one might have to be it. Going into a box. Oh my goodness. Hey, why aren't you showing the icon?
Landing gear deployed.
I don't know. See, look, like, listen to this. Well, watch this. To request docking, I have to press X left on the D-pad. If I happen to be in the wrong tab, I have to tab over to it. Then I have to press A on it and then down and request docking.
Landing permission granted. You are clear for approach to pad 04. Docking request canceled.
Man, I don't know. I feel like this could work if I could just slow down the input of the buttons. I don't like it being up so high. I'd rather have it more. Did I just move it up? On-screen vertical position. Really? Why is that backwards? You have to move it up. That's weird. Huh. I don't know. This one might be a pipe dream. So maybe we'll forget about that for a while. Remove all those. Maybe, okay, now it shows up. Maybe we'll just go with like 12 buttons for now, and if we need more, we can always put more on. That's weird. If I don't set any buttons, then the menu won't show up. Okay, so I don't like having to press a bunch of buttons to do all these different things. I don't like having to press 2 buttons just to put my landing pad down. So let's do that one. It's gonna take kind of a lot of thought here to kind of decide where I want everything. Multi-button. So if I remember right, it was B, and then like left on the D-pad. Oh, that's lights. But I kind of do like that one. This is going to be a lot of just going in and out of buttons, folks. So going in and out of menus, I mean. D-pad right. So this one is going to be my new landing gear. So I need to find something that's just kind of wheel-like, I guess. Is that it's just shield. Landing, or maybe a gear. An actual gear. Man, yeah, none of this really works. I mean, that kind of works. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Let's wait. Let's do that one. Okay, well, why is that not working? Let's try unbutton release. Well, that didn't work. Oh, I didn't do multi-button, is why. B, and then right on the D-pad. Did I do it wrong again? B button, D-pad right. Okay. So, B, that's problematic because B down is what we want, but B right is a mapping, and so it should have done something. Okay, well, let's set this back to maybe that is what we want.
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed.
I feel like I've tried this before, and like button click has only ever been the one that works. The physical inputs of the controller can be programmed to act like different types of devices. I honestly feel like it's like it can't do multiple presses. Display binding label. Show activators. For binding, you still want it to be B. Down. I'm just going to give it a tiny little bit of end delay. Did that take? No. Multi-button, B, down. Man, that is still just not doing it. What if we set, I don't know, let's try something else. Let's stick you on a radial menu. I feel like this is going to have exactly the same problem. It's not going to show up yet because I haven't assigned any buttons. Good gracious. 20 different buttons? How do you have that many things on a radial? Display binding label. Okay, 1. Sure. Oops. Multi-button on, B down. Okay, let's. I'm so confused by this. I feel like this should totally be possible. So I don't want mode shifting for now. I'm just gonna try and set this. B down. So that's not even doing anything. I just have the left grip set to do B down, and it's not working. Oh, left pad radio. Okay, well, now it still thinks I'm doing a radial menu. Okay, now it's completely clear. Okay, that went by close. B down. B button, D-pad down. Whoop. Okay, well now it just did B. Nope. I need to figure out what corded press does. I feel like that would be very useful. Time for some Googling. Okay, we're back. So, I had the idea, well, I read the idea to try, so we've got this binding going on, but we're going to remove that. And instead, show activators. We're going to do 2 activators for this. So, and they're both going to be on regular press. So the first one, okay, this I feel like this is going to be the one. B, and then the second activator is going to be down. But we're going to give the second activator a little bit of a delay. This is how I can do my docking. This is going to be the one. It worked. Oh, sorry, that's a little loud. Turn that down just a little bit because we're very close to the mic anyway. This is going to be a little cumbersome, but I am hopeful that we can get it to work. Okay, I'm gonna remove everything on this. I'm actually gonna remove that actuator. Set this up with a mode shift once again on the grip. Oh, okay, you're gonna be a touch menu with the mode shift as the left grip. And show activators and do the same thing here. This is a lot of menus to go through. B and down with a tiny little delay, three clicks on the line. Whoa. Okay, that's a problem. Because that just did a boost. So there might be a little bit too much delay. I'm actually going to get rid of this one. And put it back on 12. And do this in the new method that we've just figured out with B, and then a second activator down with, I'm going to go 2 clicks on the start delay. Okay. That's a problem. Maybe now that's what we want? Okay, it kind of still thinks like it's... I think it still had multi-button set up for some reason. And I don't want... Oh, that might have been the problem. I don't want that end delay on there. So we got a tiny little fire start delay on the second activator. Why is it still doing that? This is a pretty tough game to use a Steam controller with. At least to use it to its full potential. Oh. Okay, maybe I do want some fire end delay. 1, 2, 3. Because I want to be holding the B button a little bit while I'm still... That was it? That was it? That was it. So the thing to remember
Landing gear deployed.
is to set the end delay after the start delay. In fact, that's probably fine to just do it that way, huh? Well, I guess not. Man, there's so many different layers of menus that I have to go through here. So basically, it starts pressing the B button from the jump. And then a couple clicks in, it starts pressing the down button.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright, that works good enough for me. I feel like I'm gonna have to do these delay settings for everything. So fire start, fire end. Fire start, fire end. So I have like a 4 on the end on the first one and a 2 on the start for the second one. That's gonna be a lot to remember. But let's do well, I'm gonna set the icon for this one really quick. I've already forgotten which one I used. Was it the clover or something? No, there's a clover. A different one. Kind of looked like a little 4-leaf clover or something. Was it near the bottom? There it was. There it is. Okay, but now I'm gonna set my if I can remember what it was. The first one was 1. Oh boy. Now this is going to be complicated. S space S. I wonder how many activators I can add. I bet. Wow. Like as many as I want, basically. So 1 S space S. So I'm going to put U on 4. U. Wait a minute. U on 2. U on 4. On 6. Maybe I should do it with all controller buttons. Oh boy, this is gonna be complicated. So you're gonna have to be X, and I've already forgotten what delays have to be. I think that's right. And then the regular press. Your D-pad left with a little bit of start delay. And then you are going to be down on the D-pad. You are going to be A. Good gracious. Nope, don't want that. Okay, let's just get the first part right here. Good gracious. Oh, that is too cool. Too cool. Man, I don't know. Do I have to set the end to be after? That seems weird. I'm totally experimenting at this point. I have no idea what I'm doing. That is what I want to do. Oh, did I just... Oh, I did. Huh. And we're back after a short break. I think I have a better idea of what I want to do now. Oh, great. I have a mouse cursor on my screen. Oh.
Observe docking reservation protocols. Submit a request before landing.
Okay. We've contacted the Wolf 1509. If some important data. Me. Oops. Okay, well, I really think the only thing I want to do now is fill out this menu here. So A is target ahead. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can change that double click speed. Oh. Simple as that. Right bumper? Nope. I don't know, man. I honestly feel like the default... I don't know. After playing it for a little bit, I feel like the default bindings are pretty good. I'm not really sure if this will really help me that much. You know, unless there's just a few things that I want to do that, you know, would really... Dang it, I gotta stop doing that. I don't know, maybe I just need to play for a few minutes. To really figure out what I want. I don't know. I know I really want to figure out this one button docking.
Scan detected.
Uh-oh. I hope I don't have any cargo. I don't know. You know, maybe what I want instead, let's try this. Instead of maybe all of these, let's get rid of this touchpad stuff. Maybe what I want instead is... Okay, so I'm thinking what I want to do is have a mode shift on the joystick for looking around the cockpit. Left grip. And then... this will be... Oh, we'll have to use activators for this. So if I want to look left, you show activators, X, and then left on the D-pad. I forget what settings I need. That's not what I wanted. So maybe I need this a little longer, and that's a little longer. Haha, that worked. So then I just need that to set that for the right side as well. Okay, that makes sense, and that makes sense. So then on this one, oh wait, that's not what I need. I need the activators. Four, and then on this one, left, and delay 2. That always just punctuates my mistakes, doesn't it? The B button is boost, and so I keep pressing B to try and go back into the menu, and it just happens. I want D-pad right here. There we go. That works. I wonder if there's a way to like copy settings from like one key to another. That would be really nice. We want actuators. First is a binding on X with an end delay. Oops. Oh, these menus can be hard to navigate sometimes. Up. Fire start on 2. And then this last one with activators. X on 4. I'm sure I'm getting scanned a lot, aren't I? These feds are on top of their game today. I'm getting all the timings down better, but I keep assigning the wrong buttons. No, I do want X button there, but here I want D-pad down. There we go. So now Alright, just for fun, let's try docking.
Request approved. You are clear for approach to pad 04.
Whoa! Whoops. Huh. Okay. So that happened because I was kind of getting confused with my mappings. Strafe up and down is just touching the touchpad, but if I push it down, that is thrusting forward. Pad 4. Oh, I forgot. What's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is bad. Be right. Ooh. Okay. I really don't know what I want. Well, what I want is landing gear.
Avoid unnecessary destruction. Do not block the access code.
Landing gear deployed.
Well,
Landing successful. Thrusters offline. Deploying ground services.
well, what I really can't believe is that this station doesn't have any proper outfitting. That is... I'm not a huge fan of the mouse being there. I guess it's just because I'm docked. But how often am I going to be looking around when I'm docked? Okay, galaxy map. Is there anything that I can do in the galaxy map better? I really don't know. Is this not where I... Oh, okay, there we go. High tech. Let's go to high tech. Ugh. Wow. I can't even make it. I really do not like the map screen. I don't know, maybe I just need to get used to it. Sheesh, can I get anywhere? Galaxy map. Is there another station? I mean, I could go to Musgrove Station, I guess. Might as well try. Okay, so yeah, I think the mouse only shows up when I'm docked and looking around, which I'm okay with, because I don't tend to look around much when I'm docking.
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear for departure.
Mind your speed.
Landing gear retracted.
Avoid costly collisions.
That one was on purpose. Oh, okay, that is nice. So, the default mappings are quite good, I think. You know, these groups are very, you know, intelligently laid out. You know, if you hold down Y, these are all things sort of related to navigation.
Way ahead is clear.
If you hold B,
Sails, Commander.
these are kind of your utility things, things that you don't use terribly often. They're all kind of grouped together. X is all targeting stuff. Well, X is your looking on your cockpit, and A is targeting stuff. You know, I don't think I've ever really messed with that.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
But I like that Y and up is for your super cruise, because I feel that's very intuitive. You know, both of your thumbs kind of go forward, and you know, for me, I really like sort of like physically intuitive button mappings. You know, you're going faster, so you kind of throw both of your thumbs forward. Although a hyperspace jump is Y and down, so it's kind of backwards, but you know, it is what it is. Oh. No. Don't overshoot. Get that slow down. Come on. Planet brake. Nope, I'm not gonna do it. Ugh. Well, it's only a loop of shame if you feel ashamed of it. So the true test of this of this configuration is if I can survive in combat for any length of time without boosting into an asteroid or something.
Docking request denied. Docking request granted.
I really would like to be able to navigate the menus with the joystick. I almost want to see if I can like double map the joystick keys to the D-pad buttons. Oh, that's 5. Oop, there we are.
Landing gear deployed.
I am used to having analog strafe control, which was incredible. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm just going to... Well, can I do this? Hmm. Huh. Well, maybe I don't know how. Alright, well hopefully this place actually has something for me to buy. Wait, why can't I use my joystick in here? I guess because it's like actual menu and not... This isn't good. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. How does this entire system just not sell anything? Like, ugh. I mean, I can do this. This is stupid that I have to do this, but I can engineer my 2E. Okay, now I have 9 light years. Because I literally can't get out of this system unless I increase my jump range. Let's just go tier 3. Grade 3. Because I can... Oh, sheesh. Look at how much phosphorus I have. Alright, well, we're above 10 now. Open. Galaxy map. Huh. Well, I can make it to Nito now. See how this goes. Hopefully I have enough fuel for it, because I don't have a fuel scoop. I don't have anything in this Sidewinder. So I guess we'll just find out how traveling feels, if it feels good enough.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
That just feels so nice to be able to look around like that, just without having to fiddle with any, like, turning something on or off. Oops.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't have to take my hands off of any controls to do it. Okay, that might be an issue.
3, 2, frameshift drive
I had to think a little bit what the hotkeys were. See, I feel like I need to play this game. I just need to play for like 5 hours just with the controller and get used to the standard binding, and then go from there. You know, I know this game very well, but I don't know how to play with a controller very well. Oh, I love being able to look around in which space. Ooh, I'm kind of getting a little vertigo from that. Ah, good old Ising Vision. This is my home station, which I'm sure it's a lot of other people's home stations as well. So I've been eyeing action sets and action layers because I think they could be useful, but I don't know how they work. So I probably won't delve into those at this point, but I will definitely be looking into those, doing some reading about them in the future. Alright, this time we won't overshoot. I'll watch my speed a little better. Man, I really do miss... I'm probably going to say this a lot, but I really do miss having 2 joysticks. Especially since I had an actual throttle control on them. You know, here I have two digital buttons controlling the throttle, which is a little bit cumbersome. It would be much nicer to have analog control of them, but there's only so many analog inputs on the Steam controller. Oops. Wrong one. Press the wrong button.
LAC Juliet Alpha Victor. Comms link established. Please approach the station at a safe speed and give way to larger vessels, Commander. Request approved. Set down on landing pad 06.
See, I keep pressing the joystick to try and navigate the menus. And I get why they do it that way, because, you know, when you're out flying in your ship, you always have control of it, even when you're in your menus. And so you have to use a different method of input to control the menus. I just got an idea. I think this is a thing I can do. Nope, maybe not. I thought there was a way to emulate. Yeah. Yeah. Analog emulation. Ugh. Bad loitering.
Attention, Commander. Loitering in this area is strictly forbidden.
That kind of works, I think. So I turned on analog emulation for when I'm using my... That actually kind of works.
Attention, deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Yeah, so I turned on analog input for the right trackpad, which means that all of the strafing controls that I have on the right trackpad can be somewhat controlled in an analog fashion. I don't know if you saw earlier, but when I was thrusting forward, you could kind of see it, kind of, the throttle control was kind of going crazy. Alright, let's see if... Okay, so there's actually things to buy here. Hooray! Oh, I just realized if I get better thrusters, this thing's going to be harder to control. See, now I'm just throwing away a bunch of engineering on this frameshift drive. Yeah, we only need D life support. And we'll get A sensors if we're going to be doing some fighting. Utility. Okay, I haven't even thought about this. Heat sinks and chaff. I'm not even sure how to launch those. No, just want one heat sink. I'm gonna go for a... Yeah, pulse laser is fine, I think. I have gimbaled, which I think is what I want. And then we'll get a multi-cannon. This is probably the best I'll be able to do under the circumstances. That's right, folks. I'm going to try out some combat, which I'll have to learn how to target stuff. And, well, I won't really have to worry about fire groups. Multi-cannon will be on 2. Oh, that's right. I got more outfitting to do. My optional internals. Stellar body scanners. We want the advanced discovery scanner. Oh, dang. I almost missed it. Great. Of course. They don't even have... Heck, if I can't get an A, I might as well go for a bi-weave. Wait. I'll go for fuel scoop. Alright, so now we got fire groups to work on. I guess. So X and bumpers is for fire groups.
Ship restraints withdrawn. You are clear to leave.
Retracted.
Hey. Oh, that was full. Resource extraction sites low. Thank you.
Frameshift drive charging.
Thank you very much.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I don't think I'm really satisfied with using the left grip and joystick as... For that, I feel like there might be better uses for the left grip. Okay. Hopefully it's just about to be daytime. Like, hopefully it's morning here. Instead of... Uh-oh. Great. That's what I get for trying to talk and approach at the same time, huh?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, but I think there's better things that I can do with the left grip. You know, it's currently it's basically doing something that I can already do. I just don't like having to use the D-pad as much. Because to be frank, I don't like using the trackpads as D-pads. It doesn't feel super great to me. Oops. Alright, Sidewinder. I can pick a fight with you. You're mostly harmless. Oh, great. He's clean. Now, is this actually doing what I'm thinking it's doing? Cycle next. Okay. Oh. Alright, Allison Riley. Let's see how this goes. It's been a long time since I've done combat. Oh, case in point. Forgot to lower my speed. Okay, I really need to change the response on the stick. I need to give it a more a gentle curve upward, I think. This guy's really not putting up much of a fight, is he? Sure, I mean, he's in an Imperial Courier. Surely he can turn to face me. I can just fire this pulse laser forever. So, the more I do this, the more I'm kind of discovering that the default controller mapping is really quite good. There's not a lot that's missing from it. I don't especially like the fact that I have to use 2 buttons to do a lot of things that really should just use 1 button, like changing fire groups, especially since I don't think there's a dedicated way to fire chaff and heat sinks and such. Reloading. You know, if I have to put chaff and heat sinks on fire groups, I want to be able to switch to them quickly, and I don't want to have to be fumbling with 2 buttons at once just to do something like that. Alright, I survived my first combat. Now I have to remember how to target stuff. Okay, it's A. That's not bad. See, all of this stuff just kind of takes getting used to. I just have to play for long enough. Federal dropship, I definitely cannot take that on. Even if it was wanted.
Scan detected.
Viper Mark IV. This might get me killed. Nope, he's a federal agent though. I don't know, maybe I should go for a... Oh, that's right. So, I feel like I need a better response curve on the stick. Right now, it should be linear, because that's the standard setting. Yeah, I like relaxed a lot better, I think, because it gives me, you know, it pegs at full, but it still gives me a lot of fine movement. Ship lights. Is there a fight going on somewhere? Great. See, we're in the dark. We're in the dark. I go into the menus for 2 seconds and we're in the dark.
Frameshift charge detected.
I hate fighting it in the dark side of rings. Yeah. So this is probably a stupid idea, but I'm gonna go to at least I'm gonna go to a high resource extraction site. This is probably gonna get me killed. Oops. Oh well.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And maybe it is in the light side of the planet. Nope. Too busy mucking around with head look and all that. Sidewinder named Bounty. He's a master. Okay.
Scan detected.
Huh. Okay, so this guy's in an eagle and he's dangerous.
Scan detected.
Probably picked a fight with the wrong people. I'm helping. So this joystick, the joystick on this Steam controller is a little small, and it's hard to get very fine movements with it. Although I feel like I'm already getting much better at tracking targets here. Man, the clip on this multi-cannon is so small. I guess it's not really a clip, they're more like chains.
Target shields offline.
Maybe I'm just spoiled from using two joysticks, but I don't like having... I had to take my thumb off of the joystick to be able to change my energy management. That was dumb. Okay, that is really nice. Whoop. That is really cool to be able to track where he is visually. He's right on top of me.
Target shields.
Great, those shields are back. See, I'm kind of reaching over with my right thumb to move the joystick while adjusting power settings. Only just barely keeping up with him. Maybe just balanced is what I need right now. Maybe one pip to engines.
Scan detected.
Whoop. Uh-oh. This is bad. I feel like being able to track the target visually gives me a better idea of, you know, things like how long it's going to take me to track him, you know, to turn towards him. Ooh, okay, that's bad. I gotta... Uh-oh. Wow. I didn't even see that. Man. Huh. Well, we won one, we lost one. Good times were had all around. Okay, first thing, I'm gonna take controls. I'm gonna take I'm gonna remove these. Because yeah, because in the battle, I don't know if you noticed or if it was even possible for you to notice, but when I was looking around with the gyro, I was trying to yaw left and right, and it was making me look left and right. Man, that is really just so nice, isn't it? I really like that. Now, I think I might have a Cobra docked here, which might be a little better for testing combat. It's been a long time since I've fought in anything smaller than a python. So I have a bunch of stored chips here. Oh, I do have a Cobra. Fer-de-Lance and Anaconda. Python. Let's get in the Cobra. This thing is way better outfitted. Sidewinder, store. 2 mil, huh? Okay. That's my mining python. Not a chance, buddy. Whew. Threading the needle. Okay, that is a very good idea. I just got an idea. instead of trying to use
All clear. Until next
The-
time, Commander.
left pad touch menu, left joystick directional pad, this, mouse joystick. Single button touch menu. Sorry, I'm not explaining myself very well at all, am I? Instead of just trying to use the left, earlier I was trying to use the left grip and the joystick to oops.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
To take the place of this, which like I can already do that.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Huh, I wonder why that's happening. I better get that fixed, or looked at least. So instead of doing that, I'm going to bring the touch menu back. Mode shift button is left grip. I'm going to do 9 buttons. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the bindings for, I'm going to do a couple things. Controls, I'm going to look at the bindings for changing use shield cell, use chaff. So one thing I want to do first, I think, weapons, fire groups, yeah. So N is previous fire group. How about N? M, I mean. I'm going to confirm that. Then, in the mode shift, I'm going to set 4 to M, and then 6 to N. I was going to remove that one. I'm going to remove this one too. This is kind of a pipe dream at the moment. Maybe I'll come back to that. That's what I'm going to be chasing. That is very nice. Hey. Weapons. Why didn't it save? I said oh. I said confirm to discarding the changes. Ugh. Okay, that is very nice. I like that a lot. We'll worry about icons later. So I like that. And then I need to look up options. Heat sinks are going to be used a lot. So that's one of my higher priority things to get correct or to get locked in there. Okay. We should, oh, cooling, that's what I want. Deploy heatsink. V? Sure. Shield cell will be B. Chaff launcher. K? Sure. K for chaff. It doesn't really matter. I for ECM. I'm sure there's a big one I'm missing. So VBKI. To apply the changes, thank you. I'm going to put 2 as V, which will be for V for heat svink. Heat svink. I'm going to go with down, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the shield cell booster, which I don't have. All right, it works. Chaff. Which one do I want?
Heatsink deployed.
Which one do I want chaff on? I don't know. I kind of like top and to the left. So number 1 for chaff. That's another pretty common one to use anyway. What did I say was chaff? K? Shield cell is B, K is chaff, and I is ECM. So I'm going to do, like, the top 2 are going to be, like, countermeasures. So chaff and ECM. So top left, I'm going to be, so K and I on 1 and 3. K and I. And maybe I don't know, maybe I'll leave the rest open for now. Just see what happens. Let's see what turns off here. It's probably good. Yeah, everything's still on that I want. Wait, what? Why is my beam laser inactive? I have a docking computer, that's nice. Oh boy. I can't deactivate that. Weird. Missile racks. Okay, that's okay. That's it. That's all I got. It's 2 beam lasers.
Cannot comply. Friendship.
Man, I'm becoming a pro at this. I'm really liking this now. I'm proud of this. I think that's a good indicator of, you know, if it's good or not. Am I proud of it? Am I proud of it enough to tell other people about it? And of course, it's always it's a continuous thing to try and make it better and better. Man, somehow this game is it's just even more beautiful when you can look around like this. So I may regret going into battle with... Hold on. I have 2 fixed beam lasers. This is going to be a real test of skill. Oops. It's going to be a continually evolving thing, I think. If I were to be playing tens of hours, dozens of hours in Elite Dangerous with this controller, I'm sure I'd be tweaking it every time I picked up the controller. Is it an ASP Scout?
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Can I take that on?
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Yep, everyone's coming up to scan me.
Under attack. Warning. Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
Oh gosh, this is bad. This is bad.
Module malfunction. Warning. Long range attack. Taking internal damage.
Uh-oh, can I get out of here?
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh boy, that was bad. I'm not used to flying small ships. bad excuse, but it's all I got. Wowzers. Oh look, my own smoke trail. Let's try that again. And so this time I think I'm going to stick with some more powerful ships. Everybody's here. Everybody here is way too big for me. I gotta find somebody friendly to hang around with. I almost want to go after him, but it looks like I'm gonna have some help on this one. Oh my gosh, the beams are so wide set, I can't even hit him with both. Success!
Target destroyed.
Maybe I'll follow these guys around for a while. See what kind of shenanigans they get up to. Up to. Oh man, that's a good looking ship. He looks like he's part of a wing. Oh, somebody's fighting. I think. Yep, looks like this guy's under attack. I'm not doing a very good job of hitting him. Of course, if I stick around here, I might be hit by one of those packs. Ooh, so close. So close. Looks like it's time for another round. Hey, where do you think you're going? We are trying to apprehend you.
Frameshift charge detected.
Alright, looks like he's just noping out of there. Or not. Nope, there he goes. Weird. That was weird. They just sat from like 3 kilometers away, just like trying to peg him with some packs. There's some fighting. Ooh boy, somebody is getting lit up down there.
Target cargo dropped.
Oh, come on, was that enough? Or not.
Under attack.
Oh,
Target destroyed.
oops, sorry about that.
Target shields offline. Scan detected. Under attack. Scan detected.
Woo, there we go.
Target destroyed.
Well, at this point, I'm really not sure what else I need to change. I mean, I can control every axis of the ship. Colby. That is my parents' dog that I'm babysitting right now. Colby. Well, I can control every axis. That might be a good thing to do. Just get a bunch of footage of me doing everything that I've made a configuration for. So I can I can strafe both directions, left and right. I can strafe down and up. I have good throttle control.
Scan detected.
I have head look, which I think is very good. Very nice addition. And a very good system for hotkeys that are just kind of missing from the standard configuration. The standard is very good. It's just kind of missing some important things, I think. Freebie kill. Oh, the shields are up again.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Woo! I'm very proud of this. I'm very proud of this, even though it's only the first stages, I think. You know, obviously there's room for improvement. There's lots more things that I could put into this configuration. I'm sure there's plenty of hotkeys that I'm missing. But I think that's good for now. Thank you everybody for watching. Good morning, and I hope you have a great day.